In today's episode, we are going to be talking about tracking the best wallets in order for you to make a lot of money investing in meme coins, because not all wallets are made equal. So if you take a look at the success rate and the frequency of these wallets, right? Is it going to be profitable for you? Are you going to have analysis paralysis? Are you going to be able to make money following these wallets? Because personally, I only follow the smart insider wallets that only make a few moves, and whenever they make that move, right, they always end up making money because they have a 99.999% winning streak. And this is one of the reasons why quality is better than quantity. I do not want to be following a wallet which is making purchases and sales every 10 minutes, because that's really going to mess up my psyche, and it's going to give me a lot of information, and it's going to be very hard for me to process. So only follow smart traders and follow the wallets that only make a few moves, but whenever they make that move, you know you are guaranteed to make money. So we're also going to be looking at how to figure out and find these smart wallets using Dexscreener. The only reason you are here is because you want to make a lot of money investing in meme coins. And this is one of the reasons why I have just created this group where you are going to be paying $20 per month in order for you to have access to low cap meme coins. And we are going to be creating and investing in meme coins from the get-go, because this is not about luck, it's not about patience, it's about having the right strategy. And in order for us to make sure that we have guaranteed wins when it comes to investing in these meme coins, right, we also have to implement a lot of different strategies. We need to have volume bots, we need to pay for the marketing of these projects, we need to also involve a lot of different influencers, etc. So this is one of the reasons why you have to invest in yourself, and a $20 per month is a very fair price. So all you gotta do is go to www.nas.io/cryptohype. Okay, so this is the URL you go to, and you are going to be able to make your contribution of about the $20, and it is going to be able to redirect you to our paid Telegram group. So we need to have at least 1,000 people, because when we have a lot of people, it's going to be able to allow us to implement a lot of different complicated strategies, because it does cost a lot of money just making sure that all the projects we create and invest in end up doing very well. So take a look at this. In order for you to have a coin do 100x, more than 100x, you need to have at least a minimum of 60 Solana in order for you to get the ultimate package for, boosting up all your numbers. So this costs money. So the $20 is going to help us do these things with ease, and we are going to be able to have multiple players if we've got the right amount of people joining our group. So this is one of the reasons why you need to invest in yourself, so that we have guaranteed plays. Make sure you head over to www.nas.io/cryptohype, and let's make this money. The first thing that you have to do, especially when you are on Dexscreener, is you need to figure out and find out the most trending coins. And the more trending coins you find out, right, obviously the recent ones, of course, the higher the probability that the wallets investing in those trending coins are definitely going to be very active, because you need to figure out active traders alone. So let's just basically, without over filtering it, because when you over filter here, you're obviously looking for specific metrics, specific data, etc. So this is one of the reasons why today we're just going to be very basic, because we are just basically looking at the biggest gainers and wallets, or rather projects that we can look out for. Especially we have to be very careful, because if we just take a look at the 6 hours and filter them by volume or by gains, we're probably going to be looking at the wrong project. So I want to have a project which is very, very good, and it's more of a legit project. Okay, so let's take a look at Peanut. Let me zoom in. Is Peanut a legit project? Okay, so we've got about 2,838. Then the makers are 1,840, and this is the gains that have been made by this one. And I really believe this really looks scammy to me. It doesn't really look like a legit project. So let's filter them by volume. So this one right over here, now this is the better one right over here. So if you take a look at Peanut, the squirrel, it's been around for the past 2 days, and it has got a market cap of around 92.6 million US dollars with a liquidity of around 2.3 million US dollars. And yeah, the makers are 3,643, while the transactions are 185,000 transactions per second. So this to me is a very good solid one. And by the way, you see there are duplicates. There's Peanut here and the previous Peanut that we looked at. So initially we did take a look at this Peanut, and we were able to instinctively be able to understand that this one was a scam token. This one right over here is not the OG Peanut. And this is one of the reasons why you have to watch my previous video. Go to yesterday's video, and I told you how to sort of instinctively know which coin is the right project and which one is not. But anyway, in a nutshell, in order for you to figure out the best wallets to track, number one, you have to find a legit project. You have to find a legit coin that was recently created and it did 100x or even more. And we have already identified that Peanut is a very good project where we can potentially find the wallets that were able to make those moves, and where we are able to put them in our tracking device and be able to get to understand their next plays. So number one, find out a project that recently did very well. Number two, check the metrics. Make sure that that project is a legit pump and it is a legit project with good support and good volume. Okay. Then number two, get to find out the smart wallets that go in either when the project was created or when the project began pumping. So when it comes to identifying these wallets, right, you have to pinpoint specific parts of the price chart. And this is one of the reasons why you need to have a little bit of basic understanding of markets. So take a look at this random coin that we picked up. Okay, so for example, right now we've got about 21,000 holders investing in this project, which is very good. So based on yesterday's episode, I did tell you about the metrics that you're supposed to be looking at. You're supposed to be looking at the makers, you're supposed to be looking at the transactions, you're supposed to be looking at the holders, you're supposed to be looking at the liquidity and the market cap as well. So those have got a very good correlation. In case you guys don't really know exactly what I'm talking about, please check my previous video on how to avoid rags. Okay, go to my YouTube video, go to my YouTube channel and search rag poos. Okay, you're going to find a video which dedicates and spends a lot of time with regards to you avoiding bad investments and losing your money. So that is going to be very important because it is going to help you understand and find the right projects where you are able to figure out and find the right people to track. So what I'm interested in with regards to finding smart wallets is I am only interested in the wallets that were able to get in here before the pump occurred. Okay, so I am going to be specifically looking at this time frame because here we do have two areas where we can potentially find smart traders, but I love to categorize my smart traders into extremely smart traders and insiders. So right over here, right, all the wallets that were able to get in here, especially this last candle right over here, this last red candle, this is where the smart money was. And the people who were buying around these areas, right, these are the insiders. These are the people who understood that there's going to be a lot of action, there's going to be a lot of pumps that are going to be coming through. So you can either get to research and find out who these people are, or you can concentrate on who these people are right over here. Personally, I love investing in smart traders because tracking smart traders is going to make you guaranteed plays because these are pretty much market makers. If you guys have been trading on Binance, on Bybit, you understand that there are market makers. Market makers basically are able to play with people's emotions and they know the fair value as far as buying and selling is concerned, and they are able to move the markets. The only reasons why I am concentrating on smart money is they understand how to move the markets. And as you can see right over here, right, before it had a parabolic rise, right over here, it was able to sort of consolidate, and somebody somewhere had a lot of foresight. They had the vision, they had the strategy, they had the capital, and they made it happen. Those are the people that you are supposed to be looking at. The people who go in here, imagine you are following a coin, right? Imagine you are tracking this wallet and it makes a purchase here, and then before it moons, right, it takes a while. A lot of times you guys are going to be tapping out after you see a 30% price drop. So if you are tracking a wallet and it makes a purchase, then a few minutes later the coin drops by about 30%, because this is what happened. Imagine you were tracking this wallet and you go in around these levels. Imagine you go in around these levels, then the price dropped from about $1 million market cap valuation all the way down to less than 100,000 US dollars in terms of its market cap valuation. You would have been feeling very, very bad, and you would obviously either get stopped out or you would, give up on this trade. So this is one of the reasons why I really do not love tracking developers or insiders or just people who make a lot of purchases, and these guys are making money off of you because they understand that their wallets are being tracked. So what they do is, when they have a huge following and a lot of people are following their wallet, right, a lot of them use you as exit liquidity. So this is one of the reasons why they were able to exit here, let the price go back down, then make a few other purchases, etc. So what I'm looking for is the people who understand how to move the markets, aka the smart money. So I look forward to analyzing the charts and just basically getting to figure out which wallets were able to skyrocket the price. So at this particular phase, something happened. Either somebody with a lot of money, with a very large group, or somebody who knows how to market sort of started pushing this page and started pushing this project, and they were able to move the market. So these are the people that I am looking for, and these are the people that I want to sort of follow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight these areas, and specifically I want to follow this candle right over here. So I'm not really going to get into technical analysis that much, but I want to only concentrate on these doji candles right over here, and this is one of the reasons why I am highlighting this space. So now what we've done is we have marked the area where we want to find the wallets from, and we need to sort of get into smaller time frames. So right now I'm actually on the 1 hour, so I'm going to go to the 5-minute time frame. I'm going to reduce the time frame and find out who made those purchases. So let's get to this level. Do you see what I am seeing right now? So let me even just zoom in a little bit for you guys so that you can see exactly what I am talking about. Okay, and to further probe this thesis, right, let's take a look at these 3 candles right over here, these 4 5-minute candles right over here. This is what I call the smart money, because they go in before the pump. Of course, everybody else here had an idea, but their timing wasn't impeccable. They had not so impeccable timing, but it doesn't really matter. You can still follow the people or the wallets that were able to make these purchases, because at least they knew that a pump was coming anytime soon. But I want to have more precision, and this is one of the reasons why I would only consider these 2 candles right over here. So we are going to further adjust our rectangle right over here. So let me readjust it so that we can get the right specific amount of data that we need, because we need efficiency and we need to look at the right wallet. So let's further probe into this. So these are the wallets that I really want to get into. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to a smaller time frame, because we are on the 5 minutes. So let's go to the 1 minute right now and continue looking for that specific, or rather those specific wallets that we want. Okay, so let's Okay, I think we've got it right over here. So now this is the area that I'm looking for. So ladies and gentlemen, if you follow those steps, right, it's going to pinpoint you to a specific time frame where specific actions were implemented, and then you're going to use that data in order for you to understand what wallets to look for. And if I really had to be efficient, right, I would further probe it by looking at only these wallets right over here, because this candle is the one that really brought about the change. Okay, so anyway, I just don't want to go into those extreme time frames, but you can do it at your own pace, at your own time, and you'll be able to like pinpoint that specific time frame. So in summary, what have we done? Number one, we figured out the best performing trending coin that was recent, because the more recent the coin is, probably the people trading it are going to be making more plays and they're going to be much more active in the foreseeable future. Number two, you figure out the metrics, whether this project was a rug or whether it's a scam project, whether it has got legit volume, etc. Then number three, you sort of get into the chart and see and separate the insiders from the smart traders. Insiders are the ones that really sort of create the price, they push it, then eventually the smart traders, aka the influential traders, are the ones that are able to make the price moon. So you are basically looking for the smart influential traders who are able to make a project moon, either because they've got the capital or they're going to do a lot of marketing, but they go in right before the massive explosion happens. So all you got to do now is go to a smaller time frame and pinpoint that specific time frame. So basically what you're looking for is a time frame before a certain action happen, and this particular action in this case is a pump. You have to find that specific time frame when the pump was made. So if you take a look at this, right, we have to look at wallets that made purchases on 2nd November 2024 between 1 p.m. to around 30 minutes past 1. Okay, between 13 hours to about 13:30. If you really want to be specific, you can go to 13:21 to about 13:30. So these are the transactions that you're going to look for. Okay, so once you have pinpointed that specific time frame, all you have to do now is go to the transactions and look on the date filter. Okay, filter the date by that specific time frame. Okay, and you also change the buy only into the type of transaction into purchases only. So what we have to do now is click on the time frame. Okay, and then take a look at the date. So we go to date, then we go to 2nd November. Okay, and we are looking for 13 hours, which is obviously 1 p.m. So let's do that. So we are looking for 1 p.m. 1 p.m. 20, somewhere there. Okay, so let's do 1 p.m. 20, like that. Okay, have you seen? So I've put the parameters, the date, 2nd November, 1 p.m. 20. All right, then we also put our end date to 2nd November, 1 p.m. 30. We'll just put it at okay, let's put it at 30, because I'm looking for that specific time frame. So we're only going to be looking for wallets that purchased this coin or this project in this 10-minute time frame, because they are the ones that were the most influential. Okay, so once we've put our parameters, we click apply and it's going to filter our results right over here. So what we're going to further do is, because I don't want people that were selling, because the people who were selling had very minimal conviction, so I want to sort the buys, or rather the transactions, by only the people who were purchasing. Okay, so from this, now I'm going to further filter my results by looking at the people who invested a lot of Solana in it, the people who had the highest conviction. Number one, if you've got the highest conviction, right, you are probably going to go in with a lot of money. So this is one of the reasons why, taking a look at these transactions, right, there are a few people that purchased with a high amount of money. Take a look at this. This guy bought at 1 p.m. 22 minutes past 1 right over here, and he bought 1,338 worth of this particular project. So that to me is a very interesting wallet, and as you can see, it is right over here. Okay, so if we click on it, and let's simply click on it right over here, it's going to give us the transaction or the wallet that purchased it, and that's the information that we are looking for. So remember, we went to the highest one, the one that bought 1,568, and that's the wallet we are going to be tracking. So we click on the transaction details right over here. I guess this should be the same one. Yeah, this is obviously the same one. Then what we have to do is we have to copy that transaction. So the person who signed it was, obviously this one. This is the signature right over here, 7. I hope you guys can see. Are you able to see? This is the transaction details, the signature, and this is the person who signed it. So he swapped basically around 9.4 Solana, which is costing 1,542, and he ended up receiving this amount of peanut meme coins right over here. And so far, this amount, he was able to turn 1,542 into 38,730, and this is one of the reasons why I am saying this is a very good wallet to invest in, and it is a very good coin that wallet we can use to track. So let's copy this, okay, because this is a person that signed the transaction, and let's figure out what their success rate is. So remember, in order for us to figure out the PNL, we have to use this site, which is gmgn.ai, and we simply search for the wallet that we are looking for. So we can do that, and it's going to give us these results right over here. So hold on. So yeah, this is the wallet that we are now looking at. So let's take a look at what they have. So in the past 7 days, they have made a total profit of around 732,000 US dollars. So the win rate, so I do not really know why there isn't a lot of data, because remember what I told you, this is a smart wallet. So usually smart wallets are very smart. They probably created a new wallet and they started trading it because they had a lot of insider information and they do not want to be followed, right? They just created a new wallet and they were able to make the markets because they were sort of making the market. So the other thing that we can do is we can also take a look at what other coins are in this particular address. Okay. So at this particular time, they only have, I think they have even sold, they only have about these other coins. They have already sold and they have already moved out. So let's go to the transactions and see what they ended up doing. So they've been selling. What else did this wallet do? They've been selling. I want to see the type of tokens that they have been exchanging their Solana for. So for example, let's get into this one. Okay, so he was also trading some other stuff. Okay, but anyway, you guys already get the gist of it. So that's how you do it. So now let's find another wallet. So let's go back to our Dexscreener and let's look for another wallet that was able to purchase a lot of these coins. So we took a look at this one. So now let's look at this one as well. Okay. So the same situation, you go to the person who signed the transaction, the person who was able to do so. So this is the wallet that was able to purchase. So he purchased basically, he made 2 purchases worth 1,316 and also another addition of around 969. So the largest swap was around 1,316 and then they ended up making about 33. So now let's copy this wallet right over here, and then we head over to GMGN, copy that wallet address and take a look at it. Yeah, okay, so this wallet has had a 24.24 PNL, or rather win rate, in the past 7 days. So, or rather in the past 30 days. So let's take a look at 30 days. How about 7 days? Are we able to do that? So in the past 7 days, they've had about a win rate of around 36.36, which is not very impressive. However, they have been successful. They've made a PNL of 13.1. So in order for you to make money, right, these are the metrics that you're supposed to be looking at. You're supposed to filter only specific cryptocurrency wallets. Okay, so this is a very difficult, or rather, time consuming process. So this is one of the reasons why you have to be part of a group like ours where we do these things, because I have a number of wallets that I'm already tracking that are making me a lot of money. So for example, this guy was able to, do we have any other example of the people that we can find? So if you continue further probing this, you're going to eventually find a wallet that made the right move and they knew what they were doing. So let's take a look at this. So first of all, let me get rid of that. We go to this transaction. So this guy was able to buy at 25 minutes past 1 on 2nd November, and he bought 742, and this is the transaction right over here. So let's take a look at it, and then we're going to be able to copy the wallet. When we copy the wallet, we're going to figure out the statistics about that specific wallet and be able to either add it to our wallet tracking platform or not. So this wallet was also able to make some moves. Okay, let's look at the past 7 days. So this is also a wallet that doesn't have a lot of data, so I would definitely avoid this one. But he's had a PNL of about 154,000 US dollars, which is not very bad, because sometimes a lot of people really overcomplicate stuff, and you guys have got very high standards, because you have to understand investing in meme coins is very difficult. So finding somebody who's got a 70% win rate with a very exponential rising PNL is a very, very tedious thing to do, and you guys have got all these expectations as if you make such amount of money yourselves. I mean, if I were to make about 154,000 in 7 days, that would be a great month for me, So you guys you need to lower your expectations and your standards as well, But anyway, it is good for you, increase your standards, and hopefully you're going to be able to do very well. So you guys understand the gist of how you're supposed to go about it and how you're supposed to do it. So we were doing it live, and you guys were able to see and understand how I think. So I found another wallet. So let me try and copy this wallet. Okay. And let's go into GMGN, paste the wallet, and check out the statistics. Oh, okay. Now, this is a very good wallet to follow. So in the past 7 days, right, they have had a win rate of around 67.27. Okay, but the PNL is not very good. So now let's take a look at the past 30 days. Okay, so the past 30 days, this wallet has done a 67.22 win rate with a, I don't really know why the PNL is around 1.34. So when the PNL is very low, it means he's been grinding the whole month, and he's been losing quite a number of amounts, but he was able to come back, and he was able to do very well. But anyway, in general, he's had a PNL of about 46.1 thousand US dollars right over here. So to me, this is a very good statistic. So take a look at the number of transactions he has been able to make. So in the past 30 days, this wallet has made 2,902 transactions, of which he only managed to make 3 trades that were successful, and he was able to have a PNL of about 46.1, which is very good. Now imagine being able to make 2,905 transactions in a month. So this is one of the reasons why I want you to be part of my trading group, and you have to understand that in order for you to be successful, right? If you are playing a game of luck, this guy was just basically swapping a lot of stuff. Imagine swiping 2,905 times. Imagine doing that in a month. That's a lot of ins and outs. So the way that I understand trading meme coins is using this method of over swapping, over trading, over transacting. You're barely going to break even. And when or if you remain consistent at over swiping, of course, eventually you're going to get lucky and you're going to make money. But take a look at how many times he's done it. He's done it 2,905 times. And after putting in all this effort, he was only able to make 46,100 US dollars. So this is one of the reasons why I hate getting lucky. So this is one of the reasons why I want you to be part of my trading group. Pay that $20 per month and let's create these projects that make money, because if you've got the right strategy, the right amount of capital, the right funding, the right team that knows how to make a meme coin moon, you're going to spend less effort transacting and you're going to get better results. So this is a prime example of why you need to be part of my trading group. So remember, all the details are going to be in the comment section below, or they're going to be in the description. So be part of a community that creates and makes meme coins perform well. Like that, you're going to have less stress, you're going to have less effort, and you're going to make bigger amounts of money. And take a look at the amount of capital that this guy was investing. He was investing on average around 4,592 US dollars per purchase. Okay, the average cost was around 4,592, and in the past 30 days he invested 1.9 million US dollars, and he was only able to take out 46.1, which is a very, very bad performance in my opinion. You invest a total of about 1.9 million US dollars, then your average cost was around 4,592, then you make around 2,905 transactions, and you are only able to make 46.1 thousand US dollars, which is not a very good result. But anyway, the next step that you need to do is now you need to track this wallet. Okay, so number one, you found out a project that was doing very well. Number two, you found out a wallet which was very successful. If you are satisfied with the data that you are getting here in terms of the PNL and the win rate, then you have to copy the wallet. So Cielo.finance, I hope you guys are able to see this, right? Cielo.finance is going to be able to help you track these wallets, and it's going to give you a feed with regards to the transactions that are being made by this wallet. So if you're using the free version, you have about 5 wallets that you can be able to track, and you can further make the purchase and make the payment. Then you are going to be able to have more wallets that you're going to be able to track. So in order for you to add this wallet to your Cielo.finance, all you have to do is go to wallets, okay, wallets, and then add this wallet. So like that. Then the label, I usually put the name of the project, so I say peanut trader. Okay, so that whenever I get the feed, I'll be able to know which project I got the wallet from, because it's going to help you sort of filter out which people and which projects you're supposed to be looking at. So the other thing that you can do is also select a Telegram bot. If you connect your Telegram bot, right, it's going to be sending you messages direct to your Telegram, which is a very good thing, because I really believe that when you get notifications about market movements by a lot of these wallets that you're tracking, you're going to be able to react faster. So you just simply add your wallet. So remember, recently I was talking about Lucy, right? Lucy ended up doing very well, then it ended up doing very badly, and this project ended up being a scam. So this is one of the reasons why I am going to delete these wallets. I do not want to track anybody that was an insider or a smart trader for a project that scammed people. So Lucy is having some sort of a rug pull, and the price is really dumping right now, and these are the smart wallets that I was following, so I'm no longer going to follow them, and I'm going to sort of delete that. Okay, so if I wanted to add that wallet, personally I wouldn't add this wallet, but let me just show you how to do it. Peanut trader. Yeah, then you just simply add wallet. If you want to get notifications, just simply select Telegram bot, then it's going to be able to show you what is happening. So the other thing that we can also look at is if we go to the feed, right? This is obviously my old feed, so let me refresh it, and let me see. Okay, so this guy has also been trading some other coins. So what I can do is I can also take a look at these recent transactions that he's been doing, because the other thing that you have to remember is this guy makes a lot of trades. So obviously your feed is going to be bombarded with a lot of information. Take a look at this. This guy is making, trades left and right. And this is one of the reasons why he's got about 2,900 transactions, and he's only been successful with about 3 of them. So this guy is obviously copying some other wallets, and to me, it's not really a very smart way to go about it. But if you take a look at this other wallet that I have been tracking, he barely makes moves. Okay, he barely makes moves, and he only makes confident trades. And this is one of the reasons why I love tracking such type of wallets. Okay, but you guys, this is only for illustration purposes. All the links are going to be in the description box. And yeah, in case you guys have got any other methods of pinpointing the exact time frame that certain wallets were able to make moves, please let me know in the comment section below. Was this helpful to you? Did you guys enjoy this? Did you guys learn a few things here and there? Did I open your eyes with regards to tracking wallets? And by the way, what methods do you use to track smart traders, insiders? What methods do you use in order for you to track them? So all the descriptions and the links are going to be in the comment section below or in my description. So check them out. Make sure you do not get the wrong sites, because you might end up losing your money by getting fished. Okay, so yeah, the only reason you are here is because you want to make a lot of money investing in meme coins. And this is one of the reasons why I have just created this group where you are going to be paying $20 per month in order for you to have access to low cap meme coins. And we are going to be creating and investing in meme coins from the get-go, because this is not about luck, it's not about patience, it's about having the right strategy. And in order for us to make sure that we have guaranteed wins when it comes to investing in these meme coins, right, we also have to implement a lot of different strategies. We need to have volume bots, we need to pay for the marketing of these projects, we need to also involve a lot of different influencers, etc. So this is one of the reasons why you have to invest in yourself, and a $20 per month is a very fair price. So all you gotta do is go to www.nas.io/cryptohype. Okay, so this is the URL you go to, and you are going to be able to make your contribution of about the $20, and it is going to be able to redirect you to our paid Telegram group. So we need to have at least 1,000 people, because when we have a lot of people, it's going to be able to allow us to implement a lot of different complicated strategies, because it does cost a lot of money just making sure that all the projects we create and invest in end up doing very well. So take a look at this. In order for you to have a coin do 100x, more than 100x, you need to have at least a minimum of 60 Solana in order for you to get the ultimate package for boosting up all your numbers. So this costs money. So the $20 is going to help us do these things with ease, and we are going to be able to have multiple plays if we've got the right amount of people joining our group. So this is one of the reasons why you need to invest in yourself, so that we have guaranteed plays. Make sure you head over to www.nas.io/cryptohype, and let's make this money.